Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Like the wind I go, and like the man I come, Zephyr is here. And today, I have come to review a game called Straight Lights to see if it's worth playing during your downtime. Developed and published by Embers, Straight Lights is an action-adventure game where the visuals are very pretty and the story is wordless. You will be playing as a newly born flame who cannot walk properly, which then result in you falling off a cliff. Seeing that you grew up on the head as a baby, you could not decide the color of the flame you want to be. But the one thing you are sure of is to hunt down your scattered brain cells throughout the world. And that is what Straight Lights is all about. It is a visually pleasing game if you don't mind the apocalyptic undertone. The very first thing the game shows you is to play the game with the gamepad. And I too share the same sentiment, for if you don't, you will have an unpleasant gaming experience. Combat in the game is very simple. You can either block, dodge, or attack. And the first thing the game tutorial teaches you about combat is to block, a subtle indication of the primary form of combat in the game. And if you don't have nothing but a keyboard and mouse to play Straight Lights, such as myself, the game's combat is neither fun nor enjoyable. For the controls of the game as you play using the mouse and keyboard feels very janky and unresponsive. This is because you need to go through the entire attack or blocking animation before you can input anything else. You are not able to interrupt your attack animation to block an attack, or attack immediately after successfully blocking an attack. You need to wait for the entire second of the blocking animation before you can block again or attack. And seeing that the enemy attack can disrupt you, the combat experience of Straight Light is vexatious when you are playing the game on the mouse and keyboard. Straight Lights is a single-player action-adventure experience where the visuals of the game is pretty and use it as a medium to convey the story of the game. There are no words throughout the story, only body language and pictures, leaving behind the interpretation of the game's story to each individual. And this kind of storytelling experience is something I do not particularly enjoy due to my own nonsensical mind. You will be playing as a newly born flame who cannot walk properly, which then result in you falling off a cliff. Another issue I have with the game is that you cannot play the game at the easiest difficulty right off the bat, and even after beating the game, you still cannot pick any other difficulty option besides standard. So if you just have a keyboard and mouse to play this game, you will have a very bad time. Putting aside this issue, Straight Light is surprisingly an enjoyable game, all thanks to the sound effects of the game blending in harmoniously with the game visuals and the stunning cinematic QTE boss fight, resulting in a pleasant gaming experience. And seeing that the game is about 4 to 5 hours long, you can beat this entire game on a single weekend sitting. You can play Straight Lights in English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Japanese, Korean, Russian, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, Portuguese, and Ukrainian. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Straight Lights, and the game is available on the PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. You can get the game for $23 or based on your region GDP. Can I recommend you getting Straight Lights for $23 for you to play during your downtime? Allow me to say this once again, if you only have a keyboard and mouse to play the game, I sincerely cannot recommend getting this game at all, as I don't think you will have a fun time with it. I find the price to be fair while thinking it is also a little bit expensive. This is because the game duration is short and the lack of words for its storytelling ability, but the overall experience might offset the price tag, along with the option of you just enjoying the boss fights for the endgame content. Otherwise, you can consider getting it on a sale. My name is Zephyr, like the wind I go, and like a man I come, and it's time for me to go. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and if you enjoyed the review, do consider subscribing to the channel as it will help me out a lot. Stay safe Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya!